Labor Day Reunion, 2025. My sister-in-law LaKeisha stood up, clinked her glass, and bragged loud enough for God and everybody. Thank y'all for coming to my new house next year. This big beautiful brick one Mama left us. I just smiled, reached in my purse, pulled out a shiny set of house keys on a red ribbon, and slid them across the picnic table. Enjoy your new tenants, baby. 47 minutes later the sheriff rolled up while the banana pudding was still chilling. If you've ever watched somebody try to dance on your mama's grave and you waited for the perfect song to cut in, hit that subscribe button right now. This is the quietest, most legal, church lady-approved eviction in family history. And yes, baby, I'm the sister who held the deed. My name is Cassandra Renee Jackson, but the babies call me Auntie Cass. 69 years old, born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana, in the same red brick ranch Mama and Daddy bought brand new in 1964 for $18,500 cash money earned scrubbing white folks' floors and pulling doubles at the paper mill. Mama paid that house off in 1987, burned the mortgage papers in the backyard pit while we ate barbecue and danced to Ain't No Stoppin' Us Now. She lived in it 58 years. Raised 6 children, 22 grandchildren, and half the neighborhood. When dementia started taking her in 2022, I moved in, quit my job, bathed her, fed her, sang her to sleep every night with His Eye is on the Sparrow until she forgot my name but still knew the melody. She passed peaceful on March 3, 2024. I held her hand while the hospice nurse turned off the oxygen. I still smell her cashmere bouquet powder when I walk past her room. The will was simple, read it at the lawyer's office 1 week later. Everything, house, savings, the good silver, split evenly between me and my only brother, Raymond. Raymond had been gone from Shreveport 25 years, living in Houston with his wife LaKeisha who never liked Mama, never visited, and called her Miss Ernestine like she was the help. Raymond signed his half of the inheritance over to LaKeisha with a quitclaim deed 2 days after the funeral, before the dirt was even settled on Mama's grave. Then LaKeisha changed the locks while I was at the repast picking out Mama's casket spray. I came home to my own house and couldn't get in. My clothes, Mama's Bible, her hospital bed, everything on the porch in black trash bags like garbage. I stood there in my Sunday suit, rain soaking my church hat, keys in my hand that didn't work no more, and felt something inside me go colder than that March wind. But I didn't cry in front of her. I loaded my car, drove to the Holiday Inn, and called the only lawyer I trusted. My soror from Delta Sigma Theta who specializes in elder law and don't play. Turns out Mama had updated her will in 2021 after LaKeisha cursed her out for smelling like old people. Mama put the house in a revocable trust with me as sole trustee and successor owner. Raymond's quitclaim deed was worthless, he never had clear title to give away. I could have fought it loud. Instead I got quiet. I paid the property taxes in the trust name. I kept the utilities on. I even mowed the lawn every Saturday so the neighbors wouldn't talk. And I waited. LaKeisha spent the next year posting pictures in my Mama's kitchen, calling it our new family legacy. She painted Mama's butter yellow walls gray, threw out Mama's magnolia tree, and told everybody I was homeless and jealous. Labor Day 2025, the big family reunion we have every year on the neutral ground at the park. LaKeisha showed up in a white linen outfit acting like the hostess with the mostest, bragging about opening the house to the whole family next year. That's when I stood up slow, reached in my purse, and laid those shiny new keys on the red ribbon right in front of her plate of ribs. She picked them up, confused. "Cass, what's this?" I smiled the sweetest smile Shreveport ever saw and said, "Keys to your new house, baby. I had the locks changed back last week. Enjoy your new tenants, they move in Monday." The table went dead quiet. I kept talking real calm. "See, the house never left the trust. Your little deed was fake as that lace front in 2018. I filed eviction 30 days ago. Today's the last day." Right on cue, 2 Caddo Parish Sheriff's deputies walked up with the eviction order in hand. LaKeisha started screaming, "This is my house." The deputy said, "Ma'am, according to the court, it's not." You have until sunset to remove your belongings. I took a bite of my own potato salad and said. Better hurry, baby. Banana pudding's almost ready. By 6:47 p.m. LaKeisha and everything she owned was on the curb. I moved back in the next morning, repainted the kitchen butter yellow, and planted a new magnolia tree right where Mama's used to be. Raymond called crying, wanting to apologize. I let it ring. The house still smells like cashmere bouquet when the wind blows right. Some folks think inheritance is about money. Real heirs know it's about memory. And memory don't never forget who it belongs to. That's how Auntie Cass turned stolen keys into a sheriff at the reunion. If this fed your soul and your standards, smash like, subscribe, ring the bell. In the comments tell me the wildest thing somebody tried to take after a loved one passed. I always read every last one.